And we're going to start with developing news out of Central Texas. After devastating floods, we now know that at least 81 people have lost their lives in the flood. And this morning, officials say that number could go up because some people are still missing. One of the hardest hit areas in Kerr County, where 40 adults and 28 children were killed. And it's an area where President Trump has already issued a major disaster declaration. And that's where we find NBC's Jay Gray live for us this morning. He joins us now from Kerrville, Texas. Jay, I got to tell you, the footage that I've seen already, just heartbreaking, devastating.
It really is, Danita. We'll give you a first-hand look at some of that. You can see the tree behind us here and all of the limbs, debris pushed up against the railing of what they call a river walk here along the river. This from water that rose more than 20 feet. We're more than 20 feet above the normal banks of the river here, and it kept pushing through. As you talk about, the devastation here is overwhelming. There was more rain, more evacuations yesterday, and forecasters are warning those conditions could continue for another 24 hours here.
Like the floodwaters tearing apart the Texas Hill Country, the rescue and recovery effort here is relentless.
That is where our energy, our resources, and our attention are directed. Nothing is more important than bringing comfort and clarity to those who are waiting and grieving.
Hundreds of first responders working around the clock, going into the fourth straight day now.
The Department of Public Safety is offering any and every resource that we have to help with those searches, whether it be boat teams, rescue, divers, helicopters, drone operators, drones.
High-profile military vehicles, thermal and night vision technology, crews combing the strike zone on foot, others on horseback. This team uncovering the body of a young victim in the debris.
We decided we should look in that spot a little bit more before we went back down, and that's when we found her.
We covered her with a towel.
At least 80 are dead. Dozens still missing, including a group of young girls and their counselor from Camp Mystic.
I think while it was going on, I kind of felt like a sense of numbness.
13-year-old Stella Thompson escaped. She and a group of fellow campers led out by the National Guard through debris, overturned vehicles, camp gear and clothes littering the trees, rescue divers in the water.
Saying it out loud is making me realize what actually happened and how bad it actually is.
A realization so many in Central Texas are struggling with right now.
Yeah, look, I think with all the devastation, with all that's been lost, many here are frankly still in shock at this point, though they will tell you the one thing they haven't lost is hope, and that includes the rescue teams who say that's exactly what they're doing right now, searching for survivors, and they believe they will still find survivors as they enter the fourth day here, and they say they're going to continue that effort until everyone is located. Danita, a lot of work here and just a lot of pain for so many people.
So exactly what you said. We've talked about this overwhelming loss there, but we really may not know the full extent of that loss yet, correct?
I think you're right, Danita, and especially to the extent that we don't know everyone that was camping. A lot of people on this holiday weekend came in, set up a campsite, a tent near the river. There's no registry, and the governor made a point of this yesterday, saying that we may not have all the information on those who've been swept away here, on those who were a part of this disaster, and so that's something they're exploring as well.
All right, Jay Gray reporting live for us this morning from Kerrville, Texas. Such a tragedy. We'll check back in with you later, Jay. Thank you.